This is the Tarot, Tea Leaf and Oracle forecast for all star signs for the week of 15th to 22nd of July 2019. We have a look at the energies that will be swirling around you. It will affect some of you the whole story, others of you only certain aspects of it will touch on your life. So if you'd like a personal or private reading or that incredible soulmate reading, or even to subscribe to the weekly star sign update so that it can help you navigate your way through challenges or situations, or even take a peek into your future to see what happy occasions are going to turn up for you, then please contact me via the link in the description box below. That is via the website. You will see you can purchase and order your readings there. Right, so first up we have a look at the tea leaf cards, sort of the energies that will be around for this coming week, the kind of fated elements that come in, especially seeing as we're looking at a full moon eclipse on the 16th. So that will definitely be doing something in most of your lives, if some of you haven't already even started feeling the effects of it. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. I think it's a partial eclipse. Nevertheless, it has a lot of power, and the eclipses are normally game changers. I'm going to follow that with a relationship reading, but first let's look at those tea leaf cards. The chair empty says someone is leaving your life. The broken bridge says unsuccessful outcomes to a problem. The pineapple says reconciliation. The dark man says dealings or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. The pin says a new job or a career. The unicorn says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. The box says you will receive a gift. The bridge says successfully overcoming a problem. And the candle says you will be shown the way. So the first thing we notice about this story is there's a door being closed. Someone is leaving your life. Now this can be literally a person that has decided they are moving on, whether they're moving to another town, another country, another job, another career, or moving on in some other way. Or it can literally be where you're working, a co-worker is moving on, or your best friend is moving to another town. It can be in any area of your life. Unsuccessful outcomes to a problem lets one think that this person is somehow connected to an unsuccessful outcome. So maybe someone came into your office to help solve a problem within the office setup and they don't manage to do it, but this is the week that they're leaving. It can play out in so many ways, but the unsuccessful outcome to the problem and the person leaving seem to be connected. It's as if when this person leaves, they leave something that needs to be dealt with. There's unfinished business. However, the next card says reconciliation. So very quickly there is an adaptation to whatever this person leaving does. Very quickly it starts to get sorted. Things get sorted out. It's quite interesting that sometimes the dynamics of people, it just needs one person to shift out. And it doesn't matter who the person is. It's not always about the person. It's about the dynamics. It's about the group energy of all of your energies combined. And sometimes the person can leave and it just completely shifts the dynamics. And even though at first there seems to be problems left behind, very quickly the group reforms again, the group energy. It can be within your family, it can be within your friends, it can be at your gym, it can be anywhere. But you find that energy reshifting itself and sorting it out. Then there is a man with dark hair coming in. He somehow seems to be connected to a new job or career. And then it says, trust your intuition to make beneficial changes. This man brings with him an offer. It can be not necessarily as big a thing as a job or career. It could be a project. It could be a fun thing to do. It could be a hobby. It can be a job or career. And he's the one who brings the introduction, or it comes through him, or he literally offers it to you. Now, trusting your intuition to make beneficial changes says that obviously there's a bit of thought needed to put into taking on this new thing, whatever it may be. Like I said, it could just be a project, it could just be a hobby, it can even just be a new exercise routine that somebody suggests you. You see a dark haired man on TV showing a nice new exercise routine and you start thinking about the fact maybe you should take that on. It could be like that even. But it has the potential to make beneficial changes in your life. So use your intuition to see or to feel this out and see where it can lead you. You then receive a gift. you successfully overcome problems, and you will be shown the way. So there's a definite shift in energy coming this week. Can you see that in this story? The gift can be anything. The gift can be feeling better. The gift can be recovering from flu. The gift can be somebody just gives you something nice, a pile of books to read and a chocolate, and it just makes you feel so much better. It can be anything like that. It can be a much bigger gift than that. I'm speaking to so many of you with so many different stories, but somehow this week you get given something. And for a lot of you, it successfully solves a problem. One way or another, it solves a problem. And then the way forward will be shown to you. That is the final message that comes forward. The way forward from there will be shown to you. So even if this week that eclipse brings in some big changes, which it seems it's going to do for a lot of people, and sometimes these changes can come out of the blue, given that it's eclipses, remember that by the end of the week, you will be shown the path ahead. You'll be guided on that path ahead, one way or another, directly by somebody or by sure signs that that's the way you must go, or things falling into place to show you this is the way to go. So that's a very nice reading. And the fact that you successfully overcome any problems that are brought about by this eclipse energy, and that there's reconciliatory energy in there. And if you look forward, you'll see it's in your relationship reading as well. There's a definite feeling and theme of things that weren't working well might now literally really fall apart. But from there forward, the pieces start falling nicely into place again. It has that kind of theme and feel to it. Now to the relationship cards. This can apply to those of you looking for relationships as well as those of you in committed partnerships and relationships. The first card, heart-to-heart conversations. On the card, it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Here comes the reconciliation card again. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Let your friends help you is the next card. Ask for and accept support from others. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So what we see here is, this week there is definitely, as I said before, a reconciliatory energy. There is a way to find a way around differences of opinion, differences of feelings, things that didn't work which can now possibly be sorted out to work. Heart-to-heart conversation seems to be the channel to be used. Also, perhaps using friends as sounding boards, calling them into the table to help with discussions and negotiations. At the same time, there is a playful energy available for use, and it will make things that much better. It will bring things lighter, it will make things easier, it will make things smooth over more easily, move along more smoothly. So that energy is available, so it can be used. I think if I remember correctly, Neptune is making a very nice aspect to Venus during this eclipse, despite the other angles which can be a bit challenging. So that's the kind of energy it is. It's a kind of dreamy, flirtatious kind of energy that can be used to smooth things over, to take things forward, to make things more fun. It's possible, those of you that are looking for relationships, that an old lover could turn up. Mercury is retrograde and it's famous for bringing old lovers back into life again, and possibly this time you really have a good sit-down talk with this person. And maybe you find a way forward from someone that's not necessarily dating them again, but just to move forward from that relationship. And it seems as if your friends can play a part in this. But that light-hearted energy is there to be used. It's there to be useful. It's there to move things along smoothly. Of course, for some of you, it could very well be a case of someone from the past comes back in again. Yes, you get to have good conversations with them. Your friends definitely play a part in this. Maybe it's through them that this person comes back to your life, and you just flirt in the beginning. That's all that's showing up for the next week. But remember that for all of you, whether you're looking for relationships or you are in a relationship, it's that light-hearted, fun, flirtatious, playful energy that can be hugely beneficial to relationships this week, especially if they do take a bit of a knock through the eclipses situations, however they knock on in your relationship life, whatever they do, that energy will also be available, that light-hearted, flirtatious energy, to sort of smooth things over, to find your commonalities again, to have a good conversation, find your commonalities, and then flirt with each other again to get things on a more even keel. So there is nice energy, despite there also being possibly some challenging energies. But by the looks of all of this, it ends well by the end of the week, doesn't it? I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.